Life can feel like a storm sometimes, overwhelming and relentless. Waves of worry crash, winds of doubt howl, darkness descends, making it hard to see the way forward. We've all been there. Disappointment, loss, fear, these are common threads in the human experience. But even in the midst of the storm, there is always hope. There is a light that shines brighter than the darkness. That light, my dear friends, is faith. It is the unwavering belief that God is with us, even when we can't see or feel Him. When the storms of life rage, faith is our anchor. It keeps us grounded. It reminds us that we are not alone. Faith doesn't make the storm disappear, but it gives us the strength to endure it. Remember the story of Jesus calming the storm. His disciples, seasoned fishermen, were terrified. Jesus, asleep in the boat, awoke and rebuked the wind and the waves. "Peace, be still," he said. And there was a great calm. We too can find peace in the midst of our storms. We can cling to the truth that God is in control, even when our lives feel chaotic and uncertain. Faith is not a magic formula that erases hardship. It doesn't instantly remove the challenges we face or the obstacles in our path. Instead, faith is a guiding light, a steadfast companion that walks with us through the valleys and over the mountains. It is, however, a powerful force that helps us rise above it. Faith gives us the strength to keep moving forward, even when the road is tough and the journey seems endless. It lifts our spirits and renews our hope, reminding us that we are never alone. Faith allows us to see beyond the present circumstances and into the heart of God's love. It opens our eyes to the beauty and wonder of His creation, and it fills our hearts with peace and joy. Through faith, we can find solace in the midst of chaos and comfort in times of sorrow. The Bible is full of stories about people who faced impossible odds and emerged victorious through their faith. These stories are not just ancient tales. They are timeless lessons that inspire and encourage us today. They show us that with faith, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve the impossible. David, a shepherd boy, confronted a giant with a sling and a stone, trusting in God's power. His faith gave him the courage to face a seemingly unbeatable foe and emerge victorious. David's story teaches us that no matter how small or insignificant we may feel, our faith can make us mighty. Esther, a young queen, risked her life to save her people, her faith a shining beacon. Her bravery and trust in God led to the salvation of her entire nation. Esther's story reminds us that faith can empower us to take bold actions and make a difference in the world. These stories remind us that we serve a God who is bigger than any problem we might face. They encourage us to trust in His power and to believe that He is always with us, guiding and protecting us. No matter how daunting our challenges may seem, we can find strength and hope in our faith. Our faith, like a triumphant song, rises above the noise of the storm, declaring that God is with us and He will never forsake us. It is a melody of hope and assurance, a reminder that we are loved and cherished by our Creator. With faith, we can face any storm and emerge stronger, knowing that God's love will always prevail. God's promises are like lighthouses on a stormy shore, guiding us safely through the darkness. His word is filled with assurances of His love, His protection, and His provision. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. These beautiful words from Isaiah 41:10 offer comfort and reassurance in times of trouble. When doubt whispers in your ear, remember God's promises. He is faithful, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. His love is a constant even when everything else feels uncertain. Even in the darkest moments, when hope seems lost, God whispers to our hearts. He reminds us of His love. He encourages us to keep going. He assures us that a brighter day is coming. Sometimes These whispers come through prayer. Sometimes they come through the kindness of a stranger. Sometimes they come through the beauty of nature. God speaks to us in countless ways, reminding us that we are loved and cared for. Pay attention to these whispers of hope. Let them fill you with courage and strength. Know that even when you can't see the way forward, God is there, leading you every step of the way. Have you ever noticed how peaceful the world feels after a storm? The air is filled with a sense of calm, as if nature itself is taking a deep breath. The chaos and turbulence have passed, leaving behind a serene and tranquil environment. The air is clean and fresh. The colours seem brighter, more vivid, as if they have been washed anew. The world feels renewed, as if it has been given a second chance to start over. The rain has washed away the dust and grime, leaving everything sparkling and new. The same is true of our lives. Just as the world feels renewed after a storm, we too can find a sense of renewal after enduring difficult times. The challenges we face can help us grow and become stronger, more resilient. After we endure a difficult season, we often emerge stronger and wiser. The trials and tribulations we face can teach us valuable lessons, helping us to become better versions of ourselves. We learn to appreciate the calm after the storm, to find joy in the simple things. The peace that follows a storm is not the absence of problems, but the presence of God in the midst of them. It is a reminder that we are never alone, that there is always a higher power watching over us, guiding us through the darkest of times. It is a deep, abiding sense of knowing that we are held in the palm of His hand, no matter what challenges life throws our way. This peace is not fleeting or temporary, but a constant presence in our lives, a source of comfort and strength. This peace is a gift from God, a reminder that He is always with us, even in the darkest of times. It is a peace that can calm our fears, soothe our anxieties, and give us the courage to face whatever comes our way. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that can only be found in Him. It is a peace that fills our hearts and minds, giving us the strength to carry on, no matter what challenges we may face. This peace is a precious gift, a reminder of God's unwavering love and presence in our lives. Section 7. Embracing the Dawn. As surely as night follows day, joy comes after sorrow. The storm will pass and the sun will rise again. This is not just a hopeful sentiment, but a spiritual truth. God promises us a future filled with hope and promise. He has a plan for our lives, and that plan is good. He wants to bless us and use us for His glory. Embrace the dawn. Look to the future with hope and anticipation. Know that God is doing something beautiful in your life, even if you can't see it yet. Section 8. The strength in trust. Trusting God doesn't mean we'll never face hardship. It means that we face it with the assurance that He is with us every step of the way. It means that we can surrender our worries and fears to Him, knowing that He cares for us deeply. When we trust God, we find strength in our weakness. We find courage in our fear. We find peace in the midst of uncertainty. Trusting God is a daily choice, a conscious decision to believe that He is good, that He loves us, and that He is in control. Section 9. A tapestry of grace. Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow, victory and defeat, hope and despair. Each thread represents a moment, a memory, a lesson learned. But through it all, God's grace shines through, illuminating even the darkest corners of our lives. His love is the golden thread that holds it all together, making it a masterpiece of beauty and redemption. This golden thread is ever present, even when we cannot see it. Our struggles, our heartaches, our victories, they all tell a story. Each challenge we face, each triumph we achieve, adds depth and colour to our personal tapestry. They are part of the grand tapestry of our lives, woven together by the master weaver himself. Every thread, every knot is placed with intention and care. Don't be afraid to embrace the full spectrum of your life experiences. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, contributes to the richness of your story. The good, the bad, and everything in between, it's all part of your story. These moments woven together create a unique and beautiful tapestry that is uniquely yours. And your story, my friend, is a testament to God's grace and love. It is a living testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless love that surrounds us. Section 10. A future awash in hope. Take heart, dear friends. The storm will pass, peace will come, hope will dawn. God is faithful, and he will never leave you nor forsake you. Cling to his promises, trust in his love, and walk boldly into the future, knowing that he is with you every step of the way. The future is awash in hope for those who put their trust in God. So lift your eyes to the heavens and let your heart be filled with peace. The best is yet to come.